everyone, thank you for watching. I'm going to be reviewing two bags, both by Prada, which are, oh my god, they're really hot bags for this year, I believe. And also because it's such a depressing time at the moment, I thought I'm going to give away a bag. So I'm going to put details right at the end of this video on how you can enter. It's really easy and it's global as well, so anyone can enter. But also, whilst I was doing this, I can't believe it, but I got all of this stuff with a 25% off coupon, and at the time of putting this video live, that coupon still works. So, and it works on like Fendi, Prada, loads of other stuff. So I'm gonna put details of that through as well, because this bag was, oh my god, it was good value. Anyway, let's watch. I thought that in this, I would review two bags that are really quite hot for 2020. These are both by Prada, and particularly this one, which is my personal favorite actually. This is my personal favorite because the price on it is so good given the brand, but also it's really sweet. And I'm going to show you it, both of these with different outfits, so that you can get an idea for perspective, how much you can fit in, and what they look like. Because I really think that with both of these, they're both quite classic in terms of their design. And although I don't think either of these are going to be investment bags in the way that things like Chanel are, where you can sell them and possibly make back more money than you paid if you leave it a little bit of time, I'm not sure that these would be the case, although this would be the exception. Because when I tell you how much I paid for this, you will be really surprised. With the exception of some trousers that I'm wearing here that I will probably wear when I show you what this stuff looks like. Most of the stuff is from Luisa Via Roma. They have been doing this insane 25% off coupon that's worked on all of this. It's worked on Prada, it's worked on the Fendi boots, it's worked on the Alexander, like everything, it's worked on everything. Now, to get that code to work, I've noticed you have to loiter on the site. So you have to like go on there and like wait a bit, and then this coloured box pops up. And the 25% only works for as long as the coloured box is there. It like does a half-an-hour countdown. So I'll put all of the details below anyway. I'm going to link to everything individually, and I think the code's like something 25. I don't know, I'll try and find out, I put it below. But if I put the code below, and if you try it and that timer isn't there and it doesn't work, you've got to wait for the timer to turn up. Does that make sense? Hopefully. I hope it works for you. Back in the 90s, Prada they kind of had a series of bags that were all made out of nylon with leather kind of details on them. So this bag, for example, this is the kind of like original 90s nylon, not like, they didn't drag it out from the 90s. I mean, it's what am I even saying? I've been in the house way too long. But this is nylon and it has Saffiano leather kind of details on it. So for example, it has a toggle at the top, that's all got Saffiano leather on it as well. But the way that you carry this bag, now this bag has actually been designed to be worn on the wrist, but when I looked at it, although because it's meant to be worn on the wrist, there's no kind of toggle on the other side, there's really nothing stopping you from hooking through. Do you see what I mean? See where this drawstring goes through? You could do that if you want to wear it crossbody. It's really roomy. The inside, wait till I show you the lining on the inside. The lining is really pretty of this. And this bag was around, it was like £200. I don't know off the top of my head, but with the 25% off discount code. I added this to my shopping cart because the discounts on there don't always work for everything. So for example, I don't think it works for Gucci. I'm not sure though, but what I do when I go shopping on that site, when there's a coupon, I add everything to my shopping cart and hope for the best, and I put the code in at the end. And I put my code in and every single thing in my bag was discounted, and I was pretty pleased about it. It's quite roomy, this bag, so I'm going to show you the kind of things that I've got in here. I'm going to deliberately show you what I'm putting in here with a larger size wallet, as opposed to a card holder. Sometimes I use card holders, particularly if I'm using like a really mini bag, but I'm going to use this because I want to show you that this bag's pretty deceptive. The other thing that I really love about both of these bags is that they're both very lightweight. So with a lot of bags I find they can be heavy before you even put anything in. This is so light. It's so, but it looks so, when I was styling it and wearing it in different ways, I felt that it looked so clean and so simple, and kind of off duty a bit. It didn't look too dressy or too done up. And on a casual day, or even if I just want to be, do you know what I mean? You know, when you just want to wear a certain outfit, or maybe your outfit is really flashy on its own and you don't really want a bag to be adding to that. I just feel that this is a really good option. So that's the first one. Now, the reason why I'm going to compare the two of these is because for any of you that like the concept of this, but you would like leather, I'm going to show you this. This is full leather. You can also get it in black, but I wanted to show you this in white just so that it was a contrast. This bag is slightly bigger. Both of them, I should say, let me look for it. Both of them come with their own dust bags and authenticity cards. So for whoever wins the bag, you will get it. I'll package it up really nice for you. You'll get the dust bag, you'll get the authenticity card. On first impressions, looking at both of these bags, the quality looks actually quite good. Now, the only Prada bag I've ever had, and I don't know, some of you who have been with me since 2014 may remember this, but do you remember back in the early, like I think it was 2014, the Prada Saffiano tote bag? Do you remember that was really quite popular? And I remember the two really popular colours were this kind of bluey grey colour and a like a pinky beigey colour, like both really, really pale. And I remember not knowing whether I wanted to get the grey or the pink. I really liked them both. And I ended up getting the pinky colour. I reviewed it. I'm sure the review is still on my channel somewhere. But the attention to detail on it wasn't good. And the Saffiano, the quality of the leather on it, in my opinion, I didn't really like it. It felt like it could almost be plastic. Now, I've got to say, in my opinion, I think Saffiano leather can feel like that anyway. I've had bags before that are Saffiano leather. For example, I've got a tiny Tory Burch bag that I really like. And when I first took it from the package, like took it out of the dust bag, I thought, is this plastic? And it was only when I double checked on the website that it said Saffiano leather, and it was actually leather. But I think Saffiano can be like that. This is the butteriest, softest leather ever. And also, this is a bit heavier than the nylon bag, but it's really not that much heavier. This one as well, with the discount, it works out at, I can't remember how much, but this bag is usually like £1,080 and there's 25% off that. So I think that's a really good price. What it is, having seen it, I feel like that's a really good price. So while I was doing this, I originally just filmed the bags. And I thought I might as well film the rest of the clothing at the same time because, first of all, it's just fun. But secondly, I wanted to show different ways that you can wear this, either of these bags, and to show that actually both of them, depending on whether you want to wear sneakers or heels, both of them go quite nicely with both options. And also I wanted to show you the other stuff as well because of the 25%. I thought, what the heck, I might as well throw it all into one. So as I just showed there, the Fendi boots are these. I was really surprised that there was 25% off these because there hasn't been historically. These have been in my wish list for since like last autumn because I really liked them, but I just didn't want to pay full price for them. And again, I did that thing that I told you about where I just add everything to my shopping cart and hope for the best, put the code in, and this time it worked. These I want to add as well for anyone who you want to wear heels but you're not very good in like a really high heel, or for example for me, I used to wear really high heels, and I still do have a lot of those shoes, but now when I go out I prefer a heel because I think it elongates the leg, but I don't want to wear something where I'm really tottering around in it. I want to be comfortable. These have got, I think this is an 85mm, which For me personally, I find that this is a really comfortable heel height. These are also, another thing I just want to really quickly say about these is on the website, these are described as being mesh, which they are. But when it said mesh, I thought it literally meant like a summer boot whereby you could see your skin through it, but you can't. They're lined on the inside with leather. So although the outside is mesh, this is very much like a water resistant boot, like a waterproof boot. It's not how you would imagine it's described to be. I also wanted to show both bags with sneakers as well, so that you could get an idea for, as I mentioned there, how I think these bags are really quite versatile for being more casual or for being more dressed up. And I'm showing it with my favourite ever jacket. I was actually inspired with this jacket by one of you guys, Skinny Kitsch on Instagram. You have got a denim Balmain blazer and I really like the look of it. And then I saw this particular version, this isn't Balmain, but I bought it, and then when I got it and tried it on, because I was inspired by how you were styling yours, and I thought I would never normally wear a denim blazer, but you were making it look so amazing that I thought I'm going to give it a go. And when this turned up, the fit of it is so flattering. But if you like denim jackets but you want something that's a bit slightly more fitted or not so casual, particularly for summer, the denim on this isn't that really thick denim you can get. It's kind of like a medium thickness. So I've been wearing it either with like a really light top underneath, or in fact I wore it a couple of days ago and I almost wore it like a shirt. It was like quite a warmish day, so I didn't actually wear anything underneath it, and it was very comfortable and just that perfect thickness of fabric that I feel comfortable wearing at this time of year, where it's some days it's still quite cold, but other days it's a bit warmer. It's just like that perfect in between. So my verdict on these two bags, I think they're both really worth getting. My gut feel is that the nylon version, I think the nylon version is such good value, and if you want a designer brand where the brand is like Gucci, Chanel, Dior, Prada, I think this is a really good entry point into it. I also think the classic, the bucket shape is a classic shape. It's nothing, and a reason why I didn't end up looking at the shoulder bag version is because I feel that that shoulder bag version really is very 90s, and I think that give it a year or whenever that style goes out, think it's going to end up being something that you might not love so much. If you're someone who, like me, you really are caught, like your eye is caught by things that are more current. So that's why I think the bucket bag, that's why I decided to go for that. I just feel that the bucket bag is a more longer term thing, that even when the 90s trends died out, you can still wear this. I personally love the leather version, but the leather version is more expensive. If you really liked the look of the Gucci, you know, the mini Gucci bucket bag, that's £795, nearly £800. And I think if you like the look of that, but you can't bite the bullet on it, don't forget that's canvas as well with leather trim on it. The Prada version is like 200 and something. I'd be looking at the Prada version, honestly, every time. Now to win the Prada bucket bag, all you need to do to win this, anyone can enter the competition worldwide, and all you need to do is, how will I do this? Look for this picture on my Instagram. I think that's the easy way of doing it. Look for this picture on my Instagram, leave a comment underneath the picture as to why you would like to win it, and that's all you have to do. Oh, and follow me. It's all you have to do. Find the picture, follow me, write a comment underneath as to why you'd like to win it. I will put details on that post of when I'm going to announce the winner, and I will send you this bag. I might even put some of my favourite chocolates inside of it for you so that you have that too. And I wish I could give all of you a bag, honestly. I really do. It's like that time, isn't it? But I hope that this video has been positive at this particular time. That's really what I wanted it to be. I'm not kind of turning a blind eye to what's going on at all, but I know my last few videos I've kind of banged on a bit about COVID-19, and I'm sure loads of us are just like, can we not talk about it anymore? So that's why I thought I would do this, just lighten the mood. I really hope you've enjoyed this. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.